All right, guys. So we just got them all into the box, and we pulled them out. I put them in a hamper to segregate them and get them out. And then I just sexed them by putting them back on the tit and then looking at each one. And we just so happen, very rare to have this happen, well, we have 5 and 5. We have 5 girls and 5 boys, and that's pretty cool. So we are evenly matched, 5 and 5. And I'm probably going to hold back 2 or 3 of the females myself, 2 females at least. Who knows? See what my situation is as we get going with this and where the females are at. If they're as frisky as the one batch that I did with Jezzie, the mother, that litter was just really spicy on the females. The females were just awesome. And that was just what got thrown out of the womb, and they had all that drive. I kept Buddy out of that litter, and I sold Jezzie. Jezzie went to one owner, and that owner sold her to somebody else, and then this breeder ended up with her in the southern states, wherever that was, North Carolina, South Carolina, wherever. So that was a hell of a litter. And the females have really done good. Daisie's been producing some good stock. So she's an excellent producer, and now we've got her daughter, so we'll find out. Now I'm going to lock in the litter. I bred out this time because I couldn't breed line breeding. You can't breed too close together genetically because you'll get really squirrely dogs. So I bred out by going to Simba with some good lineage, and then I'm going to probably go back with the next females. I'll probably at least do one litter with Buddy and see how that comes out. So we've got our bloodlines locked in again with what we originally started with Arrow and what he shows on paper, and then we're now going to start doing a little bit more aggressively because we've got location and all that to be able to breed. I am now in a barn and a horse stall, and it gives me what I need. The horse stall's got a nice heater up top and a nice closed-in area. I'm going to end up designing a whole floor to go in here, to put in plywood with pallets and cover the whole floor and make the whole floor this what I've done here. Basically, just you work with what you got to work with sometimes. No big deal. No Taj Mahal, but at the same time, we've got a nice safe area and clean and all that good stuff. So we're up to speed. Now I'm going to give her some water. She didn't get a drink. She did get her other. She's doing good. So today's going to start early neurological stimulation. Look it up. I've got a video. I've done it on it. And when I first started looking for it, I learned about it back in the 70s and 80s when I was first getting into dogs. And it was a hot topic because they were just produced. They just came out with it in the 80s. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was in the 70s because I think the program was in the 60s. So 70s, whatever. But bottom line, nobody was talking about it. Nobody was doing it. Nobody was talking about it. And I kind of revitalized it by yakking about it on screen and going out and looking for it. And boom, it exploded. Now you go online, you type in early neurological stimulation, and you're going to have textbooks about it. It's not that hard. It's 5 or 6 things that we do, and we'll run through it when I do my video. Got to bring my tripod up here, but I'll be one of thousands. I mean, they're all over the place. Type in early neural. It's something that kind of gets our little bells and whistles going, where we start feeling like we can have control of Mother Nature, which we don't. But when we put it into scientific type aspects of things, and early neurological stimulation kind of hits that little key where everybody gets excited about it. It's something you can do when their puppies are young. It gives them a lot of protection with their cognition and their heart rate, and it helps with everything. It kind of kick-starts them, right? Kick-starts their whole nervous system. And that's what it's all about. So I do it, and a lot of breeders use it nowadays. We all try to give our puppies a head start. And puppies are with somebody like me versus a backyard breeder. I mean, backyard breeders don't have a clue what they're doing. But because I've been doing dogs for so many years, we put our dogs through a lot of people, places, things, a lot of programs, a lot of things that I'll be doing to build these dogs to be the strongest that I can. And by strong, I don't mean because I do protection. Does not mean I want a vicious dog. Don't get me wrong. When we do personal protection and we build a dog, just like a police dog, I want the same type of things. I want the same thing that I would want for a police dog. A dog is stable, clear-headed, is able to go up as well as he is to go down. In other words, he's got to be able to let go, right? Let go of the situation. And we build that with how we build the dog. When we put pressure on him, how we put pressure on him. There's a lot of skill and techniques in that regard. So, all right, let you guys go. Mark Fresh, Protect Dog Training with a litter of Dutchies. We've got some hot litter. Look, ask me if you're really interested. I'll send you all the information on the background, on the BRN numbers and all that, and you'll be able to get a good idea of the bloodlines that I've got going here. These are special. I'm also a little bit quirky in my demeanor and how I handle my customers and what I do. I'm going to screen you. I'm going to make sure I have serious people that really want to do something with these dogs. These are not pets. They're working dogs. They should be out with a working dog person that's going to actually put the time and the effort into building the dogs and going towards PSA, IG, whatever you want to do with them. But search and rescue, there's nothing these dogs can't do, but they definitely need the human factor, which means they need to be worked. They need to be directed towards something. Give the dog a job, right? That's what I care about, right? That's the kind of clients I want. That's the kind of customers I want. I want serious people that really want to do something with their animals. I don't breed these dogs. I breed them for myself. I want to be able to have 2 or 3 that I hold back, that I get to play with, that I get to build, that are a product that represent what I can do with a dog, right? That's why I do what I do, because I love and care about it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of enjoyment. It's my passion. So that's what I get into. And then I'm looking for clients that can give that same kind of slant, that are going to be serious. They're going to get involved with their animals. They're going to do something with a dog. If you're not, don't call me. These are not pets. These are working dogs that deserve to be given a job and to work. All right? All right, talk to you later. Mark Peresci, Protect Dog Training, signing off with Jezzie, who's cleaning puppies. Talk to you later.